Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're ready to go. So, without further ado, I think we'll check in. I think we got peeps coming in. Well, at least we can say hello. Right. A little bit late because I was fixing up a couple of bits. I should be good. So, welcome back, everybody. Good to see you. Good to see you. So, I have to admit, I had no idea what I was going to do for a little bit. So, yeah, I decided to land on something which I have not tried before. So, we'll see how this goes, I think. Seems about as sensible as I'm going to get. Okay. Hello, everybody. I hope you can hear me okay. So, yeah. For those who don't know, I'm Tyro the Fox. Don't know who's turned up. I assume we'll hear from you in the stream chat. Actually, I can see who's there. Hello. All good. All good. Right. You know what? Let's give this a whirl, because I have never tried this before. You know what? Actually, first off, let's double check. Cool. Yes. All good. Probably fine. Lovely. I'm trying to be thorough. I'm trying to make sure that I've got everything that makes sense to grab. Okay, first off, are we going to get voice acting? No. Okay. Whew. Made it on the train 15 minutes ahead of schedule. So far so good on my first day on the job. Oh, I totally forgot my name tag isn't ready yet. I should make one. I'll just sign my name here. Hello, my name is Tyro. There we go. That's my name. Tyro, did I spell that right? Yes, you did. Maybe if I was more... Hello, Ali. If I was more immature or going for a more obvious joke, I guess I could just go bums or something like that, or I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I hope passengers can read my scribble. I'm the only voice actor you'll ever need. Okay, so first stage, dining car zone. It's looking really strange for a platformer, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Uh-oh. Am I nervous? Is this the first day on the job jitters? Working the train's dining car can't be so bad. Come on, Tyro, shake it off. Okay, I slapped myself, apparently. Tyro...
Tyro, did I, just see you hitting yourself?
Mr. Conductor, sir! How are you doing this morning?
Quite all right myself. Although feeling a little bittersweet.
Okay. Do we want to go flirty, or do we want to go... Let's be nice.
Well, truth be told, not really. Alas, today's my last day as conductor. I'm retiring after 32 wonderful years. Time for me and the Mirage Express to say goodbye to one another.
Oh, congratulations on retirement, sir.
Thank you. My wife is very excited about it. She's already got our plane tickets to Spagonia locked.
That's a deep cut, the lore. As I understand it, Spagolia is supposed to be, like, Sonic Universe Italy, if I remember correctly. Because, pasta. The land of pasta. I don't know.
Our shower's been on the fritz, so I'm excited to use the hotels.
I can see why his wife's excited.
Enough of my quibbles. Today, your first day working on the dining car. Here's the menu for today.
Menu added to your inventory. Cool. Superb. Features chili dog, instant ramen, and chicken cordon bleu. Wow. That's an eclectic mix. I can open the inventory anytime, blah, 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 blah. Yep. Yes, fine. Yep, cool. At least I know how to do that now.
Why do you look so nervous? All we've had on the train is a microwave. Though I'm sure a little quiz is in order. Which of these do we serve on the dining car?
Chicken cordon bleu.
Ding ding ding! Glad you can read the menu okay.
Oh, I'm peeking the mic a little bit. Hang on. There we go. I would just try to be careful where I sit. Yeah. There you go, fiddling with the knobs. There we go.
A little about the vessel. This is a state-of-the-art, high-speed, smart train with all the latest gadgets. We even have a back massager and the very latest in gaming technology, an Ouya. It's replacing the N-gauge. It's okay.
That's a very geeky joke. Anyway, this train can really handle anything you can throw at it. Oh yeah, wrong voice.
We've had a lot of adventures together, me and this train. It's not easy to leave.
After 32 years, I don't blame him for being wistful.
This train is exclusively used for events. It's not a passenger train.
I remember that from the interview. What's the event today?
A murder mystery party. Nothing better than some thrills to end my tenure as conductor. Guests will be funneled here to the dining car as a home base, so to speak. I'll be with you to gather tickets, but after that you'll be on your own. So I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure our the paying guests are well taken care of. Understood?
No, let's project confidence. We want to be good. We want to make sure that they can trust us, so... I'll make you proud, sir.
Glad this old man can rest easy. Doors to the Mirage Express are opening. All aboard!
Wow. Okay, that looks quite cool. It's like a Super Sentai crossed with the bullet train. Oh, if I'm going to be doing voice acting today, I really should go grab a drink at some point. Right, okay. People, silhouetted people we do not recognise at all, walk onto the train. Okay, Amy looks fantastic. Oh god, can I even manage a Tails? Oh wow! This train is incredible! What fascinating tech! Oh god, Vector. What does he sound like again? Oh no. Oh no. What does Vector sound like again? Oh, blimey. He's extra gruff or something like that, right? Yeah, he's gruff. Oh god. No, I'm going to go get some water. Just a second. I'm not going to destroy my voice for you people, I'm afraid. Well, not intentionally, anyway. There we go, bucket of water. To pour on my poor alien throat. Set that down there for now. Oh gosh, what was it? You're right, Tails. I can't get used to staying on a train like this. What did you all expect? You know I always go out all out for my birthday party. Wow, Rouge looks good. This train's as elegant as you are, Amy. I can't promise I won't take anything, though. Did you know that Knuckles' voice actor originally was supposed to be Jamaican? Which is why he sounds really weird in all the early Sonic Adventure games. Anyway, calm down there.
Calm down there, Rouge. I did not just catch you stealing from the train. Did I not just catch you stealing from the train station gift shop?
It was a pen, Knucklehead. Who's going to miss a teeny tiny pen? What a cast of characters. What cast of characters I'm stuck with.
Get a hold of yourself, Tyro. You're sweating through your uniform.
Oh no, not a Sonic. Okay, hey pal, can I get one of those chili dogs? Close enough. Of course, sir. Are you a pirate? Oh no, I'm more nervous than I thought. Sonic, wait until I announce everyone's roles to get food. Sorry about that, birthday girl. Okay, right. I was always wondering what the premise was with this. Like, okay, so was it like Sonic and Tails are all on a train that happened, and they're all just like they have the roles because it's like an alternate universe, or was it okay? It's a murder mystery thing. All right, that makes sense.
I'll be coming round to collect everyone's tickets. Please have them out and ready. You'll join me, Tyro, won't you? Just click on whoever you'd like to talk with and we'll collect their ticket.
Okay, got it. Well, this is rather cute. I'm sorry, why is Shadow dressed like that? Like, I get it, everyone else is supposed to be dressed like, characters from a murder mystery, apart from Rouge. But why... Okay, we have to talk to him first, because he looks like a newsie. Oh, God. Oh, no, how do I do a Shadow? Oh, my voice. Here.
Thank you. Everything is in order.
He seems concerned about something. Is there anything we can help you with? Do you sell gift bags here? No, sadly, but I have a plastic grocery bag in the back I could get for you. That stare. Brr, so cold. Of course, Shadow is too cool for school, or indeed any part of the education system, it seems.
Tyro, you're shivering. Do you need me to fetch your jacket?
No, I'm good. Wow, my character is a complete wimp. We also have the train itself offering hors d'oeuvres. That's good to know. Can we bother him? We can bother him again if we so wish. Okay. Right, okay. Right, we got arrows, I'm gonna check this in. Yummy, I don't mind if I do.
Tyro, those are for our guests, you know. Train, be sure Tyro only gets one of those if they ask.
Did the arm just kind of nod? Actually, the train, the conductor wants me to have the whole plate.
Good try, young buck. The train and I have worked together for a long time. You'll have to work harder than that to get what you want.
Ah, right, okay. The train has artificial intelligence, which means in a murder mystery, we can't rule out the possibility that the train did it. Oh, gosh. Okay. There's one which Agatha Christie never bothered with. Drat! Those snacks look really tasty, too. Sorry, replying to someone. Right. Cool. Sure, let's talk to the main guy. He'll be dead in like half an hour or something, I think.
Ticket, please. Thank you kindly. Happy to have someone as renowned as yourself aboard.
Don't worry about it. I just like helping. That's not quite... Sonic is a really awkward sort of voice. So trying to get anyway. When Eggman took over, I truly feared the worst, but my kids swore you would.
When Eggman took over, I truly feared the worst, but my kids swore you would swoop in eventually, and you did. I can't offer much other than my sincere gratitude.
Don't sweat a thing. I'm glad you and your family are safe. Yeah, because there's there's a whole branch of pantheon of different Sonic voices, and I feel like I'm landing more towards like 90s Sonic. Yeah, Chili Dogs. Was it Jameel White? I think. Yeah. Oh no, they're gonna crash! Ah, that sort of thing. Don't sweat a thing. Oh yeah. Wait a second. Is he the Sonic the Hedgehog?
I promise you an excellent stay on our train, Sonic. Have fun now.
Yes. For fun now. Oh god, I'm starting to feel like a romance novel protagonist right now. Oh, I'm not gonna have to do romance protagonist stuff. Like, I'm not gonna romance anyone. No, this is a murder mystery thing. I think we're good. Okay, we should be good. Yeah, I'm getting used to the VTuber thing. I added a bunch of extra stuff. Redesign! Hooray! Hope you like it. Will do, thanks. Yeah! Chili Dogs. Okay, right. Let's do favourite character. Obviously. Kind of designed around him. Anyway.
Can I get your ticket, young'un?
Maybe playing this game wasn't a great idea, because I do look surprisingly like a bit. A little bit, I hope. Right here, sir. Oh, God. Yep, more water. I am going to shred my vocal cords, I swear. Thank you. May I offer you any of the snacks we have on board? No, thank you. When I travel, I always pack my own sparkle gelatin. It's a sparkly jelly that can melt any jaded heart. What the hell? No way. I brought my own sparkle gelatin with me too. It's my first day and I was a little nervous. What? Don't be nervous. You're doing great so far. We're sparkle gelatin buddies. Oh, Tails is too adorable. I brought snacks! I also brought snacks! Cool, we're friends now. Absolutely. If you just need anything, just let me know. Thank goodness someone on this train is normal. Yes, sure, okay. Alright, let's look at Cowboy Knuckles, I guess.
Howdy, could I please get your ticket?
I think that's a ticket, but I really don't want to argue with this guy. Everything
looks good, thank you.
Seems the conductor doesn't want to argue either. Sure. Sure, let's talk to the girls.
Could I please get the birthday girl's ticket?
Why, certainly. Why? Sure. So that means you have to do an Amy in a noir detective voice. Oh, no. Oh, God. Can you even do that? Yeah. Oh, my gosh. I'm just, the luckiest little doll in the world. Suddenly pulls out revolver. I'm gonna blow you away unless you give me all the money in the world. I don't know. I don't know. I've got so many characters I've got to voice here. I've got to make them all sound different. So Amy's getting high pitched, okay?
Thank you, miss, and thank you for choosing our fine train for your birthday festivities.
Well, the birthday discount certainly helped. Who doesn't love a good bargain? And Murder Mystery Train just sounds so exciting. It's right up my alley. Admittedly, yeah, that does actually sound quite good fun. Maybe that could be a fun thing to do next year. For mine. Yeah, well. Who doesn't love a good thrill? You see, I'm a girl who loves a true crime podcast. Oh, that absolutely does fit Amy, doesn't it? Maybe we should leave her to have fun.
Before we move along for you, miss.
Oh, how fun! Thank you. Where do I use this?
That unlocks any door in the train. Happy birthday! Go on. I don't know. Go onto the caboose. Go onto the train itself. Take a ride. Why not? It's your birthday. You're allowed to break a few laws. You got 24 hours.
The birthday girl gets the birthday key. It's practically tradition. Very useful. We will use this wisely. Thank you. All the crimes. She's now going to go into the kitchen, just start stuffing her face with everything. She's going to have all the booze. She's going to have a tequila 5 meters tall and just get absolutely plastered. Maybe. I have no idea. Oh god, my throat. Oh dear. Excuse me, I may have a wee bit of a cold. Maybe. Regretting the game with voice acting. I really hoped it had some. It's Sonic, but then again, they did just sort of plop this out relatively quick, right? Anyway,
May I have your ticket, please? Thank you very much. On top of it, I see.
What should she sound like? Okay, so she's a princess, so a princess such as myself must always be punctual. Princess? Did she just say princess?
If you don't mind me asking, why are you visiting from somewhere?
A separate dimension, actually. Because Sonic. A separate what? Oh, come on. Your universe has, like, what? Dangerous robots running around? Of course. Whatever. I'm just here for Amy's birthday, then I'll hop back into my own dimension. I quite prefer the birthday cake from this world more than my own, so I admit I'm a bit excited.
Oh, you don't say. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay, princess.
Should I bow? Do I bow before a princess? What are you doing? Please get up. Why can I not win with this group? Cool, I'm playing as a total idiot. Joy. Absolutely wonderful. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's talk to Rouge, who looks like she's just come back from, I think, another video game, possibly even Outrun, I think.
Well, hello to you. What can I do for you?
I'm covering up the chat with that. Hang on. Ah. So many screens. Good enough. So he's Asterix and Obelix to Triple X2, does it? Where does it say Triple X2? Because it shouldn't be. Oh, here we go. I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Good. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, that'll do. Oh god, I had it all arranged and now I've got to put it back the way it was. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Sure. Okay, thanks for that, Louis. Local Goth. Sorry.
Good morning, ma'am. Can we have your ticket?
My, how forward. Let me fetch it for you. Come back if you need anything else, you hear? Wow, she's so polite. Very easy to talk to as well.
Ma'am, I saw you sneak that $20 bill out of my pocket. Gonna have to kindly ask for that back.
Oh, this was yours? Must have slipped out. Here you go. I may not actually be the best at judging character. No, apparently you're not. You're really not. Okay, Ibble Bobble Black Bubble Ibble Bubble out. SBO!
Could we please see your ticket?
Oh god, what does he even sound like? Oh, the only time I've ever really seen him is like, what, Sonic Heroes? And he was all, you know, like, my clan is, a little bit like Shadow, I guess. Sure, we'll go with that.
Of course. Thank you! And excellent, and thank you! I hope you enjoy your stay with us.
Absolutely. I appreciate it. There's a calmness about him. Something about his presence puts me at ease.
You consider me calming?
He's looking right at me.
I study ninjutsu. I believe one can communicate through the subconscious.
Wow, ninjutsu? That sounds like a lot of difficult training.
Can you cling on to walls?
Cling onto walls? What kind of question is that?
I most certainly can.
He is a chameleon. It's a little bit like saying, "Hey, you over there, can you drink water and wear trousers? Wow, that's impressive." But, sure. There you go, kids. Learn martial arts and you'll be able to, climb walls and read people through subconscious mind reading. The conductor looks a little too smug at that answer.
Hello, my friend. Can I get your ticket?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Of course.
Not the happiest about this voice, but you know what? We'll stick with it.
As a gentleman of upstanding morals, I love to...
This is how I die. This is how I die. Right, okay, here we go.
As a gentleman of upstanding morals, I'd love to show you my ticket.
He seems to be avoiding eye contact.
Is something amiss, sir?
I seem to have, misplaced my ticket.
Could you speak up a bit? I couldn't quite hear.
I misplaced my ticket! I don't know where it is.
He's not hiding his embarrassment very well.
Don't you worry, we'll take a look around for you and see if it turns up.
It's not the depth of the voice, it's the gravel, it's the grouch, it's the rumble. It's not easy. Oh boy.
That would be amazing! Thanks a million!
Oh dear. It's not something my voice does particularly well. I can do it, but oh boy does it shred the vocal cords. Seems as though we should keep our eyes peeled for his ticket. Okay, cool, lovely. Okay, we've talked to everyone, haven't we? What do we do now? Just bother them again? Oh, here we go. What's that sticking out of the napkin holder? Oh my god, it's the ticket.
Say, wasn't someone looking for their ticket earlier?
My goodness! Well, thank goodness this isn't like the, I don't know, the Polar Express, where we had to go on an entire journey just to try and find the damn thing.
Let's be sure to return this to its rightful owner.
And let's make sure no one uses their ticket as a napkin. Lost ticket was added to your inventory. Cool, lovely. Great, we can talk to Vector.
Find anything yet?
That was a little bit more aggressive than I was expecting. Well,
we just might have what you need. Tyro, why don't you show our friend here what we picked up?
okay, I get it. We're basically just going through the tutorial at this point, so we just need to be acquainted with the basics of the mechanics, but it's like...
Ah, there it is! That's my ticket! Thanks so much to you both! Was really worried you kicked me out and I'd miss the murder mystery.
Old Tyro here would have had their hands full kicking you out.
You're right! I wouldn't leave without a fight!
Yeah, that's a good idea. Leave fight with not only the power character, but also against a bleeding crocodile. Nah, that's not working. Wait, who made me both a microwave expert and security guard?
You're both alright in my book. Thanks again for the assist.
Oh, I'm going to be going through this water.
Of course!
Of course, just let me know if you need anything else.
Okay, everyone, time for me to read out everyone's roles for the murder mystery!
And that's my cue to leave. I must prepare the driver's compartment for departure.
Ah, the conductor's car.
You remember your promise, yeah? You'll do everything in your power to make sure our guests have a safe and enjoyable time on the Mirage Express. The voice is getting away from me slightly there. There we go.
Absolutely, you can count on me. To be honest, this group seems plenty capable on their own.
And train? Assist Tyro if they need any help, won't you? That's all I need to hear. You have my trust.
Nothing more heartwarming than a conductor and his train. I guess. Don't even know if they talk.
Excellent! I'll be off. I must take my leave, everyone. Please have a phenomenal time. And don't worry about mucking up the place either. This train is state-of-the-art and has systems for dealing with all that. For everything else, please talk to Tyro here if you need anything.
Sounds good! Absolutely!
Will do!
Goodbye now!
I like that guy.
This is just what it's going to be. Just all these Sonic characters staring at me like I've just decided to do a dance in front of them, and I'm just... it's not stopping. I'm just not stopping. And they're just continuing to watch and wait for me to... Or more like I've just said something, and they're politely waiting for me to get to the point. Anyway, thank you all for following the outfit guide I sent you. You all look amazing. I trust you all read your lore cards as well. Lore cards? Those must be the details of their motivations. I suppose it makes sense. Lore cards aren't read out loud, otherwise people would know the murder's intentions. Now on to the nitty-gritty. For the murder mystery game, one of you will be murdered and the rest suspects. Everyone has assigned roles for characters they will be playing. Participation is required, for it is my birthday. Of course. Birthday girl makes the rules. Sonic, you are a ship captain and you'll be stationed in the conductor car. Naturally, that's where the captain would go. Tails, you're the detective. You'll be here in the dining car. Indubitably. Knuckles, you're the sheriff around these parts. We'll find you in the saloon.
Got it.
Rouge, you're a business tycoon, and Blaze, you're the titan of industry. Both are in the casino. What's the difference? There is none. Sounds fun. Vector, you're the butcher, and SBO the poet. Both found in the library.
Hear that, SBO? We gotta hang out together.
And do what? Read?
Maybe we can make a tower of books or something.
Oh, okay. Shadow is the locksmith hanging out in the lounge. I was so wondering what his costume was supposed to be. He's a locksmith, apparently. Okay, sure. I mean, I really would have thought like Newsy with that get-up, but sure, okay. And last but not least, me, the journalist reporter. I'll be moseying around with everyone. Did you get all that? Yes. I was listening in. Hope that's okay. More than all right. You can help ensure everyone's following their rules. Oh, that reminds me. Okay, we've got a map of the train. Cool. So, Shadow, Rouge, Blaze, Vector, SBO, Knuckles, and then, assumingly everyone else. Oh, and Sonic right to the front. I have a map for each of you. Everyone's station is marked on the map as well. How convenient. The rules of the game are as follows. There's a murderer amongst you all. The murderer can kill a single participant however they choose, but you must physically be present with the victim for it to count. Everyone else must collect evidence throughout the train and use it to interrogate fellow passengers to figure out who done it. The murderer will lie to get out of being accused, so inspect everything you can, find clues, and interrogate. I'll set a timer for 1 hour so everyone can mingle, and the murderer can do their thing. Is everyone ready? Sound like everyone's excited. Everyone to your stations! Okay, alright. So I'm anticipating a little bit of mingling around, setting up everything, and then we get the murder, because that's just how these things work, right? So, yes. Yes, I've seen at least one episode of Elemental and some of the Agatha Christie stuff. I know a murder mystery when I see one, so I should be fine. This is so exciting! A mystery is unfolding right under our very noses. How thrilling. I have goosebumps. Same! Isn't it awesome? Shouldn't you two be out there mingling with everyone? Well, actually, the detective and the journalist can't be the murderer. So we're stuck here for an hour before going out and scoping the place. This way, there's always a neutral party. Makes sense to me. Seems as though Amy's more excited about deciphering the mystery anyways. What do you think everyone's doing? Probably expecting their stations and talking amongst one another. Everyone has roles to play, so they must be exploring their characters. Do you know what their characters' motivations are, Amy? No, the law cards are confidential. No one knows but the person who received them. My backstory is that I was friends with a flicky that decided to join evil Dr. Eggman, kickstarting my desire for justice in the world. My lore is that I'm a nosy person turned journalist. Not gonna lie, this kind of sounds fun. I wish I wasn't stuck on microwave duty. The train started moving! It's so fast! Grab onto something! What's going on? I'm slipping! Hold on! I can't! Ah! Sorry. There we go. I'm wearing my scared face now. Is everything good? There we go. We're being scared. No! Okay, so something terrible happened. Cool, cool. All good, all good. Man, we're going fast with this. I'm guessing we fell all the way into the back room? You're both awake. Yeah. It seems the train has slowed down considerably. Is everyone alright? Yeah, my head's spinning a bit, but I'm okay. It seems we've been knocked into the dining car as a closet. This train can reach such incredible speeds. We're getting our money's worth this experience, that's for sure. Is this actually intended? It's my first day, so I'm not really sure. No, obviously not. Like, alternate universe me? Obviously not. I mean, how many times are you going to end up with like what? Like how many times are you likely to have like a moment where everything just goes horribly wrong on your first day? Unless you're being pranked, that does not happen. In theory. I hope. I don't recall them warning Matt about this in the interview. No. I mean, a train running so fast that you get pelted into the closet is not a great thing. We should go check on the others. Tyro, could you get the door? Of course. It seems to be blocked and I don't think it's budging. Amy, give that fallen shelf a whack with your Pico hammer. Amy has a hammer and she's just able to pull it out whenever. Sonic! Woo! Only true Sonic fans know about the random hammer she has. Let's find another way out. I'll start looking for clues. I'll search over there. Oh, she hasn't got a hammer because she left it behind because she's obviously in costume. Where else is she going to put it, right? That's the only explanation I can think of. I know, Amy. She's hiding something. Huh? I suppose she did wake up before us. Something could have happened? Listen, I know I'm the detective here, but all the best detectives have sidekicks. I'm gonna need your help. Oh, great. We're sidekick to Tails. Yeah, okay. Sure. Luckily, Tails is my favourite, so sure. Let's gather clues on why Amy's acting this way and interrogate her about it. Okay, here's the interrogation tutorial. Fine, cool. Check out everything you can around this closet. Then we'll show it to Amy and uncover the full situation. Gather intelligence and interrogate about it. Got it.
All you need to do you'll need to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? 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 Understood?
Understood! Understood! Understood. Because it's a flashback, so you do the... Yep, sure. You can count on me, Tails. I won't turn evil like your ex-flicky companion did. Happy to hear it. Now let's get searching. Okay. What's that? The tip is broken and it looks to have originally been attached to something. I'm not sure if it's related to our mystery, but I did like spinning it around, so let's keep at it. Stick is added to your inventory. Cool. Lovely. I think it broke, didn't it? Okay, so here's the magnificent microwave, which we're supposed to do. There's a casserole in it, but I think we'll leave that alone. The shelf blocking our exit is currently not budging. Hey, Tyro, look closely at this. I wonder how this side of the shelf got smashed. There's nothing the shelf could have fallen onto, and I'm sure this damage wasn't here before. The train has too much upkeep. I feel like this is important. We should log it. Add it to your inventory. Cool. Okay, so clues are basically just added to your inventory as an item. Nice and simple, not too difficult to handle. Yep, fine. Let's go interrogate Amy and find out what really happened. The wet floor sign, keeping people alert and safe. Once I slipped on some spilled juice at the grocery store. No wet floor sign at all. Luckily Sonic was there to catch me. Wow, Sonic really is as fast as they say. But he was going so fast he also slipped on the juice. We slid into an older gentleman's shopping cart. Well, that's the thought that counts, I suppose. What do you think, Tails? Want me to cook any of this for you? When we get out of here? Sure! I normally never take microwave meals. I prefer to cook. My cast iron skillet has gotten a lot of use lately. Law drops! Oh my goodness! Tails has a skillet! This is incredibly important because... I can cook a mean cast iron pizza. Yeah. I've only had microwave lunches this week. Cool. Nice to know I'm a medium, minimum wage slave, I guess? I don't know. Right, Amy. What's the latest? Find any clues yet? I found a spoon. If we find 2 more, we can dig ourselves out. Dig ourselves out on a train. I'll keep looking. Oh, yeah, no, okay, that just repeats. Cool, okay. Alright, Amy, we've got you banged to rights, let's do this. Amy, we believe you're hiding something from us. What? You accuse me on my own birthday? How dare you? This isn't going to be easy, is it? I've been stuck in here just like the 2 of you. What in the world do you think I'm hiding? Amy was awake before Tails and I were. What could she have done in that time? Tried to break herself out, but broke her own hammer, assumingly. That's what I'm gonna guess. I don't think you were sitting idly while Tyro and I were knocked out. You attempted to escape the closet. Prove it! Show me the evidence that I attempted to escape, or help me search for a way out. Do you have evidence to prove that? Tyro, let me step you through this. First, find the correct piece of evidence from your inventory. Once that has been deduced, we must form our argument to fight back. Alright, let's do it. What proves Amy attempted to escape the dining car closet? Probably the bump on the shelf. That would make the most sense. What, some damage on the shelf is supposed to prove something? It fell over. Damage makes sense. You have no argument there. You're grasping. Oof. Okay, Tails. What now? Well, now we follow this train of thought. How does the crack on the shelf relate to Amy? So now I have to explain myself? Well, you see, When I get stumped, I like to think. What would Sonic do? Yeah, of course he would. What would Sonic do? Sonic's a force to be reckoned with. He's always running forward, collecting rings, crushing badniks. He never loses. Like an endless runner game. I play a lot of those on my phone. Sure, whatever works. An endless runner game, like Sonic Runners, available never, unfortunately. Well, there is there is the Resurrection Project, but still. Just close your eyes and think, what would Sonic do? And find your argument. Alright, let's prove you're not grasping. Let's follow the train of thought and fire a comeback. Like Sonic would do. What? Okay. Cool. Really? We have to play a special stage in order to come up with arguments? Sure. This is weird. This is really, really weird. Sure, the shelf fell, but there's nothing around for the shelf to fall into. You're telling me on a train this this well kept, that the damage was here before we arrived? Well, I believe someone's responsible for hitting the shelf. You just said nothing was around the shelf to fall into. What was the shelf hit with, then? The stick. What is that? A stick? You truly believe a stick could do this kind of damage? Oh, okay, here we go. Do. I mean, this is very cute, but what, we have to do this for everything? Thank you for waiting. I really needed to play a little bit of my Endless Runner before I can... It helps jog the memory. Sure. You're right, a stick can't do this kind of damage to the shelf on its own. But if it's attached to something, it could. Like, let's say, a hammer. This isn't a stick at all, is it? This is actually the handle to your Pico hammer. You attempted to hit the shelf out of the way, but you failed. The handle of your hammer snapped right off. It's as you both said. I tried to get us all out with my hammer, but I failed. I gave the shelf one big whack and the handle ripped right off. I figured it was no big deal and I tried to hide it, but I suppose my embarrassment got the better of me. She does look genuinely sorry about the situation. I never expected your hammer to snap like that, Amy. It was one of my backups. It's a little lighter to carry around. I didn't think I'd need it. Well, lucky for you, I'm a detective and I dabble as a mechanic. Let me see both pieces of the hammer. Just tighten things here and a little elbow grease there and fixed. Tails, thank you. Hey. According to my calculations, if you hit the shelf right here, it'll do the trick. All right, stand back. The shelf completely shattered. Incredible. I mean, you know, a girl and her massive hammer. We've all been there, right? You know? Just gotta have the weaponry to handle it, right? We did it! We're free! Great job, Amy! Let's get out of here! Cool, okay. I assume we know all the mechanics of the game now? We should be good. I think we'll be good. Wait, is that? It can't be! Sonic! Gosh. Someone murdered my darling Sonic! Sorry, shocked face. It's not like this is on the front of the box, I guess. Though it is also very funny that yes, the image which they use in order to show Sonic's body is that of the Family Guy death pose. Looks like the game's begun! I'm finding out who did this at once! Amy, wait! I want to figure out who did this too! Wait for me! What a whirlwind. I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic. Sonic? Body numb. Can't move. What are you saying? I don't understand. I just need to rest. Sonic? Sonic? Is he actually hurt? He's not moving. There are wounds on him. Are these wounds on him genuine? My hand's on his wrist, but I don't sense a pulse. Am I doing this right? What in the world is going on? Is this part of the murder mystery, or is this serious? Sonic! Sonic! Oh no, I feel myself panicking. Calm down, Tyro. What do I do?
You need to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? 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 These guests are incredibly renowned, which means they must be remarkably rich. Rich.
Did he actually say this?
So I leave their care to you, Tyro, my favorite employee. Surely you won't let me down in this last ride?
I need to catch up to Amy and Teos to get the bottom of this. Even if it's part of the game, I can't risk it. I'll keep everyone safe, Conductor. You'll see. Ah. I am such a dolt in this, apparently. Like, alternate universe me is such a doofus. Ugh. I think we'll keep going till 9 and then see what happens. Whoa, look at this place. Huh. Sure, Tails, they're the detective. Tyro, I'm over here. I think Amy's already gone ahead. It seems she's really excited. Did you need something from me? Yeah, just a question, really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? He's laughing? Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about. Promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine. Sometimes he also likes to, you know, cover himself from... cover himself in ketchup and, you know, go incredibly bright and white and just, you know, spill the ketchup everywhere and fall over going, I feel so weak, I'm gonna die. You know, it's a thing. Yeah, I think the conductor did it too. It seems too obvious not to be because he is just way too convenient, but it's also possible that it's a red herring. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. He's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game? Or is there something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. Can I tag along with you? If you don't mind, is it cool if I tag along with you? Oh, of course, sure. Now if ever I need a snack, you've got me. Fair. As I said, the best detectives are sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glam, though, it's because... Just know it's because... where's my law card? The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Eggman, Dr. Eggman. Not a proper detective without baggage. This is true. Oh no. Ye varmints. What are y'all doing in my saloon? He's trying so hard to stay in character. Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Amy moseyed through and told me all about it. Enough of that. Wonder how long he kept up that voice for Amy. We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi and... Nope, I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone. He's obviously agitated about something, but why take it out on us? I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Tyro, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues, and then interrogate. Right, let's do it. Cool. Okay. Clearly we won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try, unless we happen to have a copy of it on Nintendo GameCube. Anyway. Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damages look more to be from punches. Who could have done that? What are you two looking at me for? Smashed arcade is added to your inventory. Lovely. Rubbish. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check here. Sadly, this one's empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed. It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. As they say, one man's trash is a man's treasure. I think Tails is ignoring me. There's a red smear on this. Tyro, this is interesting. What is it? It's just a few used cups. Sure, but why are there 3? Knuckles was really thirsty? No, it's because 3 people drank here, one of them clearly being Rouge because it has lipstick on the rim. I'm a detective too. I can do this. Haha. Tyro, this one has lipstick on the rim. That's not Knuckles' colour at all. Someone must have been here. We should lock this. Used cups. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened. Yeah, but I want to click on all the things, because that's interesting. The robot arms are really helpful. I feel like I should be I should be adding an extra noise for the robot. Bzz, 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 bzz. Ah. But what's the arm doing to my hair? He fixed it up a bit. That's incredible. What? Interesting tech. Should I fit my job a little bit? How well can it microwave? Oh, robots will be able to microwave better than even, I don't know, Long John Microwave or whoever. Maybe the microwave did the murder. The microwave is trying to avoid being subsumed by the robot arms. Ah, the bowl of assorted nuts, the classic saloon snack. Kinda bland. Seems like someone licked all of the salt off them. What? Well, maybe they're just unsalted. This game is really cute. It's just cute. You know, it's just really nice. It's actually kind of nice to have these guys do something other than just run from right to left. You know what I mean? Or vaguely embarrass themselves. I thought I told you to leave me alone. I like your hat. Knuckles, are you blushing? I said leave me alone. It doesn't look like he's used to being complimented. Did you just adjust your hat a bit so we could see it better? I said leave! What if I did take your order? Sure. Not hungry. Well, if you ever are, let me know, won't you? Sure, like a butler of sorts, right? Come on, Tyro, you're not a butler. Tell him that. Yeah, like a butler. Excellent. Thank you, butler. Dang it! Cool, the self-esteem issues of my character deepen. Wonderful. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Let's confront him. Knuckles, Tyro and I need to determine that what you were doing during the hour the murder took place. I already told you, buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. It is? We have evidence, too. We do? Tyro, just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? The used cups. Wrong choice, Tyro. Let's try again. What could have been distracting Knuckles? It's obvious. Oh, fine. The smashed arcade ball, apparently.
The arcade machine? Ha! What makes you think I touched it?
Okay. I mean, I guess Sonic is going to be missing for a while, so sure, this is how we get him in the game, right? Or keep him in the game. Thankfully, I'm a bit of an old pro at Sonic games at this stage, so it's not a big deal.
This isn't a
tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because... Super Monkey Ball is your favourite game! Available now from Steam! Available now from Sega! At all good major publishers. And Steam. The arcade cabinet is covered in punches.
What evidence do you have that the damages are punches?
What
are you staring at my hands for?
Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why?
I needed a punching bag and none were available to me.
Just a sudden urge to punch, huh? I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer. What? How will you... I'm on it. Tyro, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball.
Bring it on.
What? Sure. Okay. To be fair, I mean, if... Oh, crap. I missed. I screwed up. Ah!
Ha! No, Tails, get away from that arcade cabinet.
Tyro, try again! I have to get Super Monkey Ball fixed. I am now expecting Super Monkey Ball to get fixed, and turns out it's like an RPG or something. Ah, no. Ah. Okay, good enough. The arcade machine is fixed.
No! Don't look at the scores!
Quick, look at the scores! I'm pulling it up now. Vector, Knuckles, Toast. Who's Toast? Apple, bread, ultimate, bagel, okay. Okay, what does this tell us?
Nothing, obviously.
It tells us something massive. Look at the name at the top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car. The picture is beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score. And Vector beat you. And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. He's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence?
Vector's a common name. Prove that he was here now!
Are we really doing this? I mean, I guess this is like the equivalent of a dice roll in any other game, but yeah, apparently we need to do this in order to prove that there is someone called Vector on the train. Even though we saw him, like, what, not 10 minutes ago? Come on, Knuckles is brighter than this. Now, Tyro, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles? Probably the used cups? No! I thought it was strange there was more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday, you and Vector enjoyed some drinks playing arcade.
It's not like... No, it's not. I wasn't. Don't tell Amy.
I think we're on the right track here.
It's as you say. Vector popped in at the moment of at the top of the hour, wanting to play the arcade machine with me.
He went back and forth trying to figure the game out, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. Like an alternative to dice rolls earlier. Yeah. It feels like that's what they're trying to do. Like, they have it as a sort of dice roll equivalent. So, which honestly is fine. I mean, I've heard of RPGs where you can do that sort of thing. Like, I know there's a horror RPG where they replace dice rolls entirely with a Jenga set. So, the idea is you remove a Jenga block as you go every single time you have to make a check, which means that the tension gets risen higher and higher and higher as you go. Kinda cool. We went back and forth trying to figure the game out, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in. Honest, I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story and alibi. I've already told an abridged version of this to Amy. Boy, his friend group has a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains one of the used cups. But what of the cup with the lipstick mark? Roche was in here too. Huh? It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed, made fun of our game and left. Obnoxious, that one. But you offered her a drink, apparently. Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent? I'm understanding the scenario. Vector has visited to play games, Rouge couldn't find something and left, then Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our questions. Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? Huh? I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on that high score list doesn't make sense. Tyro, can you take a look one more time? Another name on the high score list? What is Tails talking about? There's toast, apple, bread, ultim, bagel, and candy. Was Shadow here as well? All the other names have food. Have a food theme, but this one. Who here goes by Ultim? You may not know, Tyro, but there's someone here that goes by that title. The ultimate life form. Shadow, of course. There's really someone here that goes by that? Yeah, you might have heard his ego squeaking through the doors as he came in, but otherwise. Oh, the suspense of Gen. Yeah, that sounds like a fun mechanic. I've heard it is, yeah. I've not. Yeah, I haven't got a copy, but I've got other bits and pieces. I've got a lot of RPG games. At some point, I would love to run them either on the stream or maybe do it as a regular thing nearby me. But you know, whatever. Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Vector and I are struggling, and I was struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. So Shadow was here too. He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying. You all immediately had to compete, huh? He gave me this before he left. A key. Shadow told me to lock the door and not to open it for anyone. Then he left. The plot thickens like so much custard. Then Vector was leaving. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him. I saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth. So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her? No, I think she has some sort of key too. That's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened to the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors and what was Rouge searching for? I don't know, they didn't tell me, even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves. More information than I expected to get there, but it seems we can move on. As of right As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector.
Fair enough. The library's in the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful for me. Detective Tails and Butler.
I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff! Come on, Tyro! Let's head to the library! On it.
This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs.
Tyro!
Coming.
Neat. Oh, we can look outside. Breathtaking views. This train passes by some incredible sights. I'm just happy to be travelling at normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I have to avoid things like roller coasters. I don't mind roller coasters, though I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding on the carts. I'll never understand this friend group. Neat. Okay, oh. Splatoon-free establishment, Coliseum Highway Zone. Uh-huh. Okay, that's cute. Okay, so then, assuming that's the menu. Okay, we'll save. Good. Oh, hang on. Sega. You might want to fix that. Oops. Otherwise, this looks really good. Okay. Can we go back? I think we can go back, can't we? No. No, I think we have to move forwards, don't we? Because the only other place we can go is forwards. Okay, well, you know what? We'll take that as our time to leave, I think. Ah, good. Right. Oh, wow. That was lovely. There we go. That's off. That's gone. Oh, that was lovely. That was actually kind of cute. Yeah, it's very sweet, very silly, very weird. It's actually like okay. I've played Sonic games since I was a wee nipper. So yeah, I have even followed some of the storylines of the games and things. And me and my roommate, was it fellow Foxy Tail is yeah, honestly, love the games to bits, and we know quite a bit about it. So having a sort of cute little thing where the characters just get to be themselves and enjoy and interact is kind of sweet. And it's also, this was free, if I remember correctly. Like, you could just download this as part of the celebrations of like Sonic's 30th, I think. Honestly, fantastic way to go. Genuinely fantastic. Right, I am going to very quickly fill up my massive glass of... because there might be more voice acting to come. Because it is time for the Wheel of Games! See, projection, darling. You've got to keep... It's being able to sort that out. There we go. Okay. Right. Where are we? Cool. Okay, as you can see, I have done a little bit of changes. That might need to update the center thing, but for the now, this will do. So let's have a quick look, shall we? And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. What we got? Car Quest! Oh, okay. I need to do a little bit of setup. Thankfully, not too much. I mostly just need to set the table. Because this is the Switch game. Okay. Ah, Car Quest. I have wanted to talk about this for ages. Excellent. Oh, Car Quest is fantastic. Okay. Well, at least I find it kind of cute, but I will admit it is a bit weird. Right? Okay, let's get something else on screen. So let's get... where are we? No. Huh? No. Where? Oh, I had another... Right. There we go. We have the name on screen. There was something else which I had on here somewhere. Beg your pardon, moving through all the things. It appears to have gone. That's really weird. Oh well, I guess I'll just add that in. So it should be a text do-do-do. Excuse me, just setting something up. Do-do-do, read from file. Blah, blah, blah. I swear I had this set up and now it's not working and I don't know why. Because it got deleted and I don't know why. Okay, great. That's done. Good, lovely, superb. That's now in the wrong place. I wanted it down. Huh? Good. Okay. Let's stick 30 minutes on that puppy. Good. Yep. Ah, right. We can add time. Good. Right, 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes are on the clock. Let's get my screen up and running. Oh, old TVs. Yeah, my setup, admittedly, is a little bit complicated. Can almost guarantee there'll be more voices. Curiously enough, CarQuest is voice acted. So no, there won't be this time. You can take that as a good thing or not. It's entirely up to you. Right, I'm going to be facing in a different direction, so let's move my other stuff around. There we go, that's probably alright. Yeah, you're still picking me up okay. Okay, that's good. Superb. Okay. Why can I not see things? Oh, last. Honestly, trying to handle... You can't see this, of course, but trying to handle a computer, you know, something like this from all the way over here. Come on. Beg your pudding. Technical difficulties. Come on. Show me the money. No, there we go. Good. Yep. Okay, now I've got the screen. Good. Right. Excellent. You actually going to show? Oh yeah, I've got a... There we go. Controller. Wonderful. Superb. Right. We are looking for CarQuest. So all software, groups, Wheeler Games. CarQuest. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I have played this one before. And the whole point of this one is ezone.com. Sure. Oh, here he is. Yeah, this is the fellow which we've got to talk to. I can't remember if I have to change, like... save file or something. Because like I said, I've played this before. This is an interesting one. I think the best way I can describe it is, what if a collectathon was mixed with a driving game? Intriguing, no? Okay, I think it's started from the beginning. It may not have started from the beginning. Okay, hang on. Yeah, yes. Sure. In order to show you guys at home, I'm going to wipe my save, because apparently you can only ever have one. Excuse me. Exciting. Okay. Cool. So, we're going to help this guy overcome dementia? We're going to fix the world by collecting blocks. Good. We have shinies. Well, that didn't take much. Anyway, yeah, we have this little remote control car. This little ridiculous looking thing, and we fly around this blocky little place collecting stuff. That's the game, folks. So yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I quite enjoy these sort of games. I enjoy collectathons, right? I like platformers. I like this sort of thing. You know, Banjo-Kazooie, Hat in Time was quite good fun. I had a lot of fun with... Oh, what did I play recently? There was something in particular which I really enjoyed. I guess there's also like the open goal version of Jak and Daxter, which I loved. So this sort of thing is absolutely right up my particular strata. However, this one has the twist of just being a bit weird, because how you interact with it is incredibly important. But then again, that's apparent for every sort of game like this, right? You just run around and try and find all the stuff. Now, and so it's not just you get to the thing and you complete the thing. Like any platformer, it's always about how you get to the thing. So in this instance, we've got you know, drifting and braking and stuff. There we go, we can Tokyo drift. And even boost. And we just have to travel around these places and pick up stuff. Very simple. Oh, I didn't start the timer. Thank you for reminding me. Alright, this game gets like, what, 5 minutes? Yeah, 5 minutes additional, I guess. My own silly fault, never mind. Cool, so we've been introduced to Lord Blockstar, who sounds like a, I don't know, like the Minecraft equivalent of a Kiss band member. And this is pretty much the main gameplay loop, if I remember correctly. Collect batteries so you can power the portal, so you can go through the thing. You collect the thing in order to go to the next portal. Very simple. Genuinely, I'm starting to wonder if 30 minutes might be a bit long for this sort of game, but alas. Rules the rules. It does start to get more complicated as we go. Because, yeah, now we find additional... Ooh. Because now we have actually found, you know, additional blocks and squares things which act as, like, keys. So, yeah, we can take one which goes in that direction, for example. We found one here in that area which allows it to go that way. Now, when I played this, I did genuinely... Oh, whoops. Oh, yeah, okay, so it takes away your batteries as a punishment rather than anything else, which is actually mildly annoying. Oof. Yeah, Blocktopia continues to be rather quiet for most of the game, I think. There's not much going on here. I don't know, a little indie game, I guess. There is a lot to do, but it's a lot of driving. So if anyone has if anyone has any sudden PTSD as a result of that from from their work week this week, I suppose, sorry. I am pushing the buttons and there doesn't appear to be a jump button, so this seems to be our lot for the moment. Right, the batteries do respawn, so admittedly I do remember a big part of the game, especially when you've fallen off a few times, is just keep running around in circles trying to find batteries until you manage to get hold of enough for the next portal. But we... Very good, very good. No jump, only fall. Yes! We have no jump button. It's not that kind of platformer. It is a platformer, but not really that kind. I got a few weird ones in the wheel, if I remember correctly, so... Oh, we found a doodad. A doohickey. A thingamajig. A whatchamacallit. You also tend to have, like, maybe 3 frames of animation? Like, 1 or 2 tweens? Oh. Honk. Okay. Oh yeah, the gravity is a bit weird. It's a little bit sluggish. Oh, we need 125 for that one, really? Fine, whatever. Actually, do we even need to go there? Right, we got this, which goes to that. Yay! Okay. Boing. And yes, this is the main platforming stuff. We try and find ramps in order to go to the next area. We run round, we find key, we find ramp, we get to place. Yeah, it's always good to stretch my wheels, I guess. Okay, so it was... Oh, I wasn't paying the fullest attention. I think it was up somewhere this way? Actually, let's bump into this. Will this tell us what... Yes, yes it will. Okay. Right, okay. So we are just running around... Oh, water. I don't think we're allowed... Yeah, luckily I can. I genuinely couldn't remember. Okay, we're not getting hold of that right now. Thankfully we can swim because... our wheels... paddle? Sure, our wheels paddle. They paddle so fast that they're able to get there. Why not? I mean, Mr. Mosh... Mr. Polygon's granddad over here is not exactly going to be too forthcoming with... Oh man, that's a bit of an obscure joke. Sorry. Just for those who don't know, Mr. Polygon is the original was the original mascot for the Sony PlayStation. Go Google him, you know. Oh crud! What was I doing? Oh right, okay. Yeah, that's doable. Okay. Right, so if we go up here, we grab the thingamajig, which means we go to the whatchamacallit. Probably the apocalypse. It's usually the apocalypse. You know, you lose your keys, it was the apocalypse. You run out of bog roll, it's the apocalypse. You forget your memory and everyone's dead and everyone's missing and you're the only one alone and you don't remember anything. Probably the apocalypse. I think that works, right? Trees! Oh no, I remember this. I remember this being really, really annoying. Okay, here we go. Oh, timer. Have I done it all? No. Is that it? No, 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 we didn't. Okay, fine. So now we just have to slalom around here. Okay. And that way. And that way. Okay! Oh yeah. Like I never left. And then we get the thing. Nice and easy. Very nice. This is mostly the game, I have to admit. A lot of this is just, you know, run around this little place. I don't know, maybe the British took them? Haha, old joke. Right, okay. Oh no. Okay, I over-egged it a bit. Whoops. Oh, does that mean I'm going to have to go around and pick up more batteries? Okay, I do remember this being one of the more annoying parts of this game. I fell off, therefore I need to go and reset my progress for all those batteries I've been randomly picking up. Just go backwards and forwards like I'm some sort of you know, turbocharged Roomba. Okay, we need 125 in order to get there. Alright. Do. Okay, we got enough. Good. Right, let's get going. Right, 125, and then we can go through here. And then on to the next world, which assumingly has the next piece which we need in order to do the next stuff. I went to zero. I imagine many players would argue, would rage quit rather quickly. Too many with that one. At least doesn't go to zero. Yes, if it went to zero, I imagine it would be incredibly unpleasant, as you just lose everything and just have to. Okay, well, that 10 minutes where I spent just like roaming around hoovering up batteries like I'm a Roomba. Well, that's just out of the. That's just wasted my time, hasn't it? Thoroughly unpleasant. Yeah, it's a. That would be a definite quit moment. But on the other hand, I guess, in terms of design, what else are you supposed to punish the player with other than loss of progress? And I guess it makes sense. Kinda. But the difference here is that the batteries are necessary for progress. So it's a little bit annoying, actually. Like, if you just screw up, then that's it. Okay, hang on. Cool, let me just parallel park and reverse. Good, right, lovely. So, oh, it's right. It was right beside the start, wasn't it? Oh, the game developers were just being mean, I think. Okay, come on. Okay, and then we go down this way. There it is. There's the thing. Do they do that on purpose? Just have an area right behind where you spawn just so that the level lasts a little bit longer? Cool. Wonderful. Just grab those, because why not? I mean, thankfully the car generally controls pretty well. It's not too difficult to get around here. I am taking it slow because I do not want to fall off. But yeah, it's all liminal spaces and basic little places like this, right? Like, the game is generally quite chill. I think apart from some racing bits and pieces here and there, it's not like you're going to be up against anything too annoying. Yeah, some mild inconvenience is okay as a punishment. I kind of see that, but on the other hand, I'm thinking of like Mario Odyssey, where whenever you got a game over, it punishes you with some coins lost. The difference is that the coins are only used in order to buy cosmetics, so costumes, hats, that sort of thing. They're not used in order to bar progress, so it's a little bit annoying because it just means that you're going to waste a little bit of time getting hold of the batteries you need in order to actually finish the bloody game, right? Yeah, I think I learned to check in Spyro or Crash Bandicoot for things just high in the spawn perspective. Yeah, once you play Crash Bandicoot 2 once or twice, you do, and complete it, you do start to learn not to trust video games entirely. My goodness. It's the law. Great. Okay. So your world got the equivalent of being nuked, effectively. Someone took a magnet to your world and screwed it all up. Okay. They must have really not liked you guys. Right. The new entrance which was opened up is over this way. Of course. It also represents polygons and cubes. Maybe a little bit Pythagoras? I don't know. Yes. All right. Let me collect bits and pieces in peace, darling. Come on. But yes, once you've played like Crash 2 and found that it's doing things like hiding things beyond the end screen or the end world, or like having a teleport structure which is sat on top of fake nitro boxes. It's hard to trust a video game again, isn't it? Over there. Okay. All right. Cool. So we are a random little car in a digital world, I guess. Sure. Vroom vroom. Ooh. Okay. Cool. Lovely. Can we pick that up? Yes, we can. Very good. Wonderful. I'm so glad that... So why does your world run on batteries? Is it just because it's completely balked at this present time? Or do you have like a power source? I'm asking questions about this, about a world where I'm playing as a little car. I should probably stop. Cool, lovely, superb, wonderful, extra batteries, great. Nom 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 nom. Wacka wacka wacka. Cool. Block geese. Because the world is made of squares, get it? Ha ha ha. Still not certain why I can drive on water, but I suppose I shouldn't really be questioning it, because otherwise I just crash into it and then do nothing, really. Okay. Ah, right. We got the doodad. Cool. Do we have enough batteries? I believe we do. No, we don't. Oh, joy. Oh! Extra big one. Which is worth 5? I see. We can do the slalom again in order to get another 5, I think. Do. Yeah, unfortunately, this is just part of the gameplay. Once you discover a new place to... Oh, it's 10. Okay. Once you discover a new place, you now have to go and run around and pick up enough batteries so you can warp there.
Looks like some sort of drain. I don't think you can fit through the gaps.
Thank you, wise head of wisdom and knowledge.
Hey, it's a past portal. Enter it to discover secrets from your own past.
Cool. Okay. Well, back to school we go, I guess. Oh, we're going to meet the old me? I don't know. I don't know if I can handle myself as a kid.
This place brings back many memories. I remember when my world was being wiped out by an EMP, our emergency systems killed. Before I could be destroyed, I was sent back through time and space to find a hero. You. This is a holographic representation of where I found you. Your homeworld.
So we're not on Earth.
And I should be able to help you get back to yours. I hope.
Cool. So we're off out in the desert. We need to collect things.
I found you on that beach and knew right away you could help fix my shattered world. I mean, look at you. You must be a hero. Why else would you be placed on?
Oh, yeah, that's right. He mistakes you for a hero because you're your business's
So I used
thing.
Terran technology to spur you into action and follow me back. The return journey wiped our minds. Perhaps coming here will trigger more memories.
Right, you're not actually a hero, you're just a sign that's been brought to life because dumb luck, I guess.
There be some hidden secrets around here.
No idea. Okay, Can we go up the maces?
There must be more artifacts hidden around here somewhere.
Okay, there's one which we can go up. Good, good, good. And I've rolled over. Cool.
Perhaps we should find a better vantage.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Flathead. Great.
Wow, look at that beautiful view.
I'm sure that's funny. Maybe. Kinda. If you squint. I'm not, don't get it myself. Oop, nope. Okay. Maybe I approached it from this wrong... Yeah, I approached it from the wrong side. Okay. Here we go. Woo! Tony Hawk. Come... There we go. A little inelegant, but there we go. It's a bit like the head is Gebetto and you're a real car. Yeah, yeah, if I manage to save the world, I'll get to be a real car. And then I'll go, I don't know, racing Steve McQueen or whatever. Lightning McQueen, that's the name of the character. Never seen the movie, to be honest. I have seen... I did end up going to the movies relatively recently. Don't know if anyone's seen that Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Yes, yes, you bossy git. Alright, hang on. Keep your hair on. What's left of it. Yes, alright, alright. No one likes a backseat driver. Anyway, Five Nights at Freddy's. Yes, 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 shush. So, yeah, I ended up watching it, and I have to admit, I've not seen a great deal of Blumhouse movies, right? Frankly, like, the two which I've seen was it The Exorcist? And then before that, I actually sat down and watched The Exorcist. Because I wanted to know what was going on, because you know inevitably they're going to reference anything they can in the Blumhouse, sequel movie, right? So, and just to really tell you, there are actually Exorcist sequels which were made back in the 70s and 80s. They're rubbish, but they do exist. So the Blumhouse movie ends up trying to be the sequel which, intended to never happen, or tries to be the sequel which everyone prefers to have happened, I guess. Ah, got it. So, yeah, and so having watched the original Exorcist, it's like that's a really good B movie, but it's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of weird. It's basically it's a B movie which is trying to push as many buttons as possible in order to make you uncomfortable, right? I know it's got prestige because it's old and everyone references it and knows about it and all this thing, but at least in our world, it's a bit silly. Because there's a lot of things in it which are just kind of deliberately made in order to just be kind of icky and disgusting and weird. The Exorcist, like the Blumhouse Exorcist movie, Believer, I think it's called, is a little bit similar, though it is also kind of laughable in ways which the original isn't. The original isn't just because it's so strange and out there that Reagan would be doing these horrible things and saying all this stuff just to get a reaction out of you. What was that noise? Oh! We've wrapped up. Okay, excellent. I haven't actually heard the timer's noise before, so that's good to know. Right, we need 100 batteries in order to get out of here. I think we'll make that the last which we've got. So yeah, very chill, this. Yes, I did end up finishing it because I was kind of enamoured with it. Great, because nothing else is like this, at least, right? It's kind of cute. Anyway, so yeah, the Blumhouse Exorcist movie was fine, if a little bit goofy in places and kind of cheap. And unlike the original Exorcist, it doesn't like. It's not willing to let you stew in it in your own juices and wait for the thrills and spills to end up coming to you right at the end. Instead, it has a few instances where it will actually sit there and create. It'll actually sit there and have little jump scares and things just to keep you on the edge of your seat a little bit, which is fine. But it's not as I didn't find it quite as engaging, and I did also find it a little bit funny with some aspects to it, which ended up starting to feel like, I don't know, like the Catholic version of the Avengers assembling. I don't know. It's kind of funny. Anyway, I think we can leave it there. There you go. That's Car Quest for you. I need to update my me. There we go. Okay. Right. Should we give it let's give another one a go. Right. Okay. Wheel of Games. Give us another one. As you can see, we've got a lot to pick from. Come on, no whammies. Ooh. Okay. 12 is better than 6. Okay. Right, let me move my stuff back because this is a computer game, as in a PC game. So I am going to be facing my desk rather than away from it. Very good, very good. Okay. Right, so back to this. No, not that. Don't know why it's showing that, but never mind. You can go away. Oh, hang on. There we go, that makes sense. Man, dig that catchy beat. Yeah. Yes, today I will be taking my language in English, I assume. Hello? I am pushing buttons. It's not doing anything. Is it expecting a controller or something? Hang on. Beg your pardon, technical difficulties. Okay. Just a moment. we go. We got the game timer back. Yeah, let's... Can we reset? Ah, never mind. Right, let's just get this going. Let's get this over with. A take on Switch. Huh? No idea what that means. Okay, let's play? Tutorial. Yep, sure. Okay, we're back to the voice acting. Cool. Hey, wake up. What's your name? I can't remember. You know, you're already the third one this year who can't remember his name. Those macaronis must have poisoned you guys somehow, or just smashed something against your heads too hard. I've been looking after you for 3 days now, and I'm not all that young. My head is splitting. Where am I? In Mexico. The apostle. Oh, I suppose I should. We'll stick with this voice. In Mexico, the apostle's mine. You'll be lucky to stay alive for a month here. My name is Juan, and I will call you number 3. Now take the cart and push it to the exit. Oh, do I have to do something? Ah, right, okay. Oh, art style, interesting. I am not liking the camera movement, but sure. Okay. We have a pickaxe, which appears to do dusting. I assume... Ah, okay, we can push E to push something. How's your head, number 3? It's better now. Alright, remember these simple rules. Keep dragging your cart and the overseer won't beat you. You're fed once a day in that house that looks like a barn. Simple? You call me number 3. Where are the first 2? The overseer beat them to death. The first one's for being lazy, the second on a bet. What bet? He bet that it's possible to kill a man with 5 lashes. Enough talking. Drag the cart. Okay, this guy is not really to be trusted. Okay, just a double... Oh, okay, we got an inventory. Cool, we got a hat. We got some weapons we can do. No idea. Slowly dying. Okay. I guess we push the cart. Uh-huh. Well, the art style is striking, if nothing else. Juan. What? I'm grateful to you. You kept me from dying those first days I was out. I have no way to pay you back. I don't need any gratitude, number 3, but there is one thing you could do for me. Kill the overseer if you have a chance someday, and keep dragging the cart. I hope no one's hurt us. Cool, okay. I assume today we're going to get our chance to... Because otherwise this is going to be a really boring Minecraft simulator. Ah, okay. Cool. I did check what rating this game was at. Because I tend to try and... So, I tend to try and land somewhere within the region of, like, 13 plus. Because that's usually as high as you go for, like, that should be roughly the age, at least most of the internet, most of lore seems to assume that you should be allowed on the internet. So, okay. Yeah, the art style game is cool. Narrative so far is giving Django. Yeah, I see what you mean. It feels that kind of thing. We're going full spaghetti western, I think.
While you're looking at a person I respect.
Juan hasn't come back from lunch today.
Why do you care?
I owe him.
Huh, consider your debt repaid, Panejo.
Pandejo. It's been a while since I've done any Spanish. And I'm pretty certain that's not a good word. I wasn't thinking that would be how I introduced this, but you know, I'll just to be safe. That's not very visible there. There we go. That's better. Good, right. Consider we're out of dog food today.
We're out of dog food today, and Juan has already got too old to work as well. Get the hint?
You fed him to the dogs.
Yeah, god damn you. And now you can drag the cart, and well, I'll do the same to you.
Can we kill him? No? Okay. I mean, yeah, swearing and stuff, you know. Stupid or contemptible person. Pandejo. That might be mild enough to get to not. We've already had a female dog earlier. Sod it. Why not?
I don't know.
I'm mostly doing this as a bit of a joke, but you know. I don't know. Seemed fun. Anyway. Okay, they have actually deliberately stopped the barrel, the cart from being pushed forwards, even though I want to. Okay, fine. Railroad me like that. Raise. Oh. Okay. Oof. Well, now we have a gun. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, so now we've got combat. We have bad guys. We've got a second weapon. Cool. Wait. Do we not? What? A few seconds of interaction, the gun will be put back into your holster. Okay. Cool, whatever. Have to raise the cock. What? Oh! Oh, I see. I have to keep. Right. Okay. I have to keep hitting the right stick, the right mouse button in order to cock my weapon so that I can fire. Okay. Oh, we're going full simulation with this, aren't we? Swing out the use R in order to hold, and then we insert cartridges in order to reload. Oh, good grief. How many? Okay, I guess that's all we've got. Oh, we've got E to take out. Oh, for goodness sake. E to. Assuming that's E to take cartridges? Okay, and then we can restart. Then we can reload. We're good. We're lovely. Okay. Look into the distance, take Winchester and hold shift. Hold the Winchester with... Okay. So we can look into the distance with the Winchester, pew. And then we can reload. Right. Ah, right. We can change to a knife. Alright. Okay, we can only have one firearm on us at a time. Fine. The display of the weapon up the top is actually kind of cute. Well, not cute, but it does look cool. Can't get through, we'll have to break the glass. Okay, knife, good. Another weapon. Take longer to pick up the empty weapon for not to grab it accidentally in the middle of a fight. To pick it up, hold E. Okay. Cool. I assume I push reload in order... There we go. Okay. He may be drunk, but his revolver is with him. Definitely. Okay, what? Do I shoot him? Do I kill him? What? Okay. Cool, we have a revolver, or... I much prefer shotguns in any game I play, so let's do this. Yeah, we'll move on. Okay, so it's just... Okay, they've attempted to represent clothes in a 3D space, and the way that they've done it is just have a flat texture that flaps backwards and forwards. Oh, that's super cute. Oh, that's super, super cute. That's so... It's just a really basic... It looks like pieces of paper flapping backwards and forwards, but it's kind of cute, right? Anyway. Just stop in to smell the roses. Right. That gringo doesn't see me. I should finish him quietly. Okay. Woo! Skull over an enemy means that you may kill him with one stab. Good to know. Still sticking with the shotgun. Even if it's not a good idea, I guess. That gringo seems to be looking for something. I'll try to avoid him. Okay, so you can use stealth if you want to. Hiding out the house, smelly but alive, sure. Okay, so this is like the basic stealth mechanics. Cool. Are we going to get into a fight? Oh, hello! Gringo. Okay, so we're just going to insult everyone today. There we go. So we can pick up dynamite and we can throw it with F. Well, yeah, throw it, I guess. Cool. Past the tutorial. This story begins in the middle point of a Mexican's life, the crucial turning part of his existence, the moment he was cornered. It was during the scorching summer of 1873. The sun was disappearing beyond the horizon little by little. They had been chasing the Mexican eastward for already a whole week. They refused to let up even for a moment, and the flask on his belt was empty, as it had been for most of the week. There was no sign of his pursuers for now, but he knew that that they were close on his heels. There was nowhere to run. The desert would kill him if their bullets didn't. He had to reach civilization. And there were those pustos, those pustos will finally catch me, he grumbled grimly. At the entrance to the town, he saw strange silhouettes. Okay, is this where we get to fight? Is this where we get to shoot things? They have outrun me. Okay. Oh, hi. Oh, I wanted my gun. My shotgun. Cool. Okay. Lovely. I guess that's just a part of the thing we pick up and swap for... No, that's actually worse. Yeah, sure, whatever. What was the put away? Oh, okay, sure. A saloon, great. The music's okay. I quite like the thing. Like, you know, it's a mix of electronic. Yeah, they're trying to be like, movie western kind of thing. So a little bit of electric guitar. It's kind of nice. It sets the mood. Act 1, after the escape. Welcome to Danny Dean's Saloon. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Suddenly everyone hates me. Okay. Yes. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, folks. Pew. Okay, you cannot shoot through tables. Okay, this is a little bit awkward. Ah, you can shoot through tables, but only if the gun actually points out beyond the table. Okay, because otherwise the bullet just embeds. Alright, that makes sense. Yeah, this is starting to feel like a Wild West version of, what's it called? Hotline Miami? Which is this, really highly praised, top-down... Needed new boots for ages. Okay, sure. Cool, that's fine. That's more bullets, at least. Ah. What? Recognize me on others, pick up their animation, take the revolver, take the cartridges out, holding. Sure. Yeah, that works. I can search this for something. I don't know what. You can also knock over tables, sure. Sure. Everyone just, you know. Okay. There's a lot of detail. Which is kind of cute, but... Oh boy. Okay, no one saw us. Stealth achieved! Yeah, this is really starting to feel like a, My goods haven't arrived yet, so I offer you anything except cartridges, amigo. That's all I need. Are you new in town? Yes, but I plan on getting out of here as soon as possible. Right you are. It's a lousy place. Can I go out back? Of course, just make sure to avoid the fat guy out there. I'll just walk right past. It's ridiculous. That stupid... Harley got drunk, wrecked half my shop, and then had a sudden attack of conscience. So he decided to repay me, but he didn't have a cent. Instead, he took the shotgun and started guarding my stockroom. Even I'm afraid to go there now. You never know what does he keep in mind? Bloody boozer. Yeah, we're fully loaded. This really does feel like a 17th Wild West version of Miami of Hotline Miami. Oh. Yeah, he's just going to shoot on sight, isn't he? Okay. Now, if he would just turn around. There we go. Cool. I do like me a good shotgun. Fistful of dollars more. Look, keep the reference. I'm the one who makes the references here. Something, good, bad, the ugly? I don't know. Butch Cassidy, haha. Okay. Oh. Oh, come on. Really? What, he just saw me through the closed door? Semi-closed, but whatever. Alright, we might be able to get through him quick. Okay. We got him. We're good for bullets, so let's keep moving. Get rid of him. Thankfully, our character is not someone who's going to quibble over the moral quandaries of just simply, you know, categorically murdering people. So the path of least resistance is what's going on here. Do we even need to kill you? I'm gonna go with no. Oh, damn it. Oh, I misclicked. Uh-oh. Well, we managed to make it work. Okay, well, let's start that again. Okay, we seem to have gotten away with that one, I think. Wait, where do I go? No, seriously, where do I go? Thankfully this guy is about as, I don't know, about as insightful as a stick, it seems. Oh, the door is up there. Oh, okay. Cool. Hi. Oh. I can't help but feel like the music, it doesn't really do anything. Nope. It's nice, but it's also not tied to anything. So it does mean that it's a little bit contextless. It does just seem to be happening, and that's kind of it. We're getting a lot of achievements, surprisingly easy. I've just gotten one for getting hold of $10, which I guess back in them days would have been quite a bit of money. Yeah, I'm getting the impression so far that this is all right. You know, sneaking around, picking your battles while you can. Yeah, sure. Okay. Oh! The fact that I can misclick is also and alert everyone on the thing is not fun. Okay, I assume I go this way. What the hell is going on? Oh, the horses are eating from the right. Sorry, I was trying to figure out what this perspective was. Oh, hi. Cool. Yeah, the secondary timer is there as in order to try and make sure I stay like, you know, PG-13. 12A, you know. Okay, let's try and well, they're bad guys because our main character says they are, so that's what we're doing here. So we're going to Batman Arkham Asylum our way through this. I.e. murder everyone because that's how stealth works. Anybody, please, help! I am here! What happened, mister? And where exactly are you? I'm hiding in the confessional. Help me, please. My flock is outside, threatening to kill me if I don't pay them. Kill them first. I am their pastor. They are my flock. I cannot bear arms against them. It is not the Christian way. Yeah, well, they're not the most loyal flock, Padre. You should run. I am not able to save you. The Lord does not give us burdens we can't bear. Good luck. I hope your God blessed you with iron skin. But they'll kill me. Mi valde, Padre. Mi valde madre, Padre. Why should I care? Time to pay, father. Come outside. Don't make me kill you in your own church. I have nothing to give you, my son. I beg you to stop it for the sake of your immortal soul. Your time is up, Father Anthony. Kill everyone inside. Come on, boys. Hey, stop. I've got nothing to... Damn. Macron. Marion. Maricon? Maricon. 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 Oh, whatever. Boop. Ah, I'm out of bullets. Okay. Can I not pick this up? Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, hi. Okay, the fact that you have to manually operate these weapons is kind of nice. It's something which you're just going to have to get used to in order to be good at this, I guess. So that's who started the skirmish. You must have me confused with someone else, Sheriff. Really, there are only two possibilities. Either some kind of holy jerk came and shot the ever-loving hell out of these people, or it was just some stupid Mexican person. I don't want any trouble, Sheriff. These banditos wanted to rob the priest and to kill me. It was faster. It's just fair. They were my people. The sheriff is the gang leader. What a hecking town you live in. In the name of the law, I sentence you to death, you naughty person. Oh, yep. Whiffed it. Okay. I mean, if you're just going to stand there, then sure. Maricon. Oh, do I have to kill the dog too? Oh. That's it. 0 out of 10. I have to kill the dog. Oh, hi. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Okay. 1 bullet left. Simple. I haven't got too much ammo left, unfortunately. Is that a... Cool. Okay, we can stop playing. I'll finish this level, or this area, I guess. I don't know how you save in this. Oh, hi. Hey, friend. Hey, listen up. I have something to offer you. You are behind the bars, noticed?
With no doubts, that's the heckin' point. I'm offering you the opportunity to get me out of here.
Why should I?
Because you killed Sheriff McGill and half his band. The rest of him will be here in less than an hour. And guess who can tell him what you look like?
Do you realize you just signed your own death sentence?
What? Me? Hey, stop. Don't point your heckin' gun at me, friend.
Why is that? You just said you'd give me up.
Wait, I have another offer. I'll give you $1,000 and the fastest damn horse to help you flee this town.
Why would I ever believe you?
Come on, compadre. Do I look like the kind of guy who would cheat on you?
Perfectly.
Your mistrust offended me greatly, my friend, but I'll forgive you and offer you one last chance. You can take a lot of money and leave town like a free man, or you'll be captured by McGill's gang and left to hang upside down with your head up heading an anthill.
Alright, where's the key?
I'm not sure, but look inside that...
We have no time for this. I'm sort of sick of dynamite somewhere around here.
Hold on, it's certainly inside that...
Dynamites. Where's the dynamites? Do we have dynamite? Yeah, I suppose there's more bullets in this. I have no idea where's the explosives. Ah, there we go. Just in case we need them, we might as well pick them all up.
Great! Holy Jesus, amigo! You almost killed me with your bloody dynamite.
Horse and my money.
What? Oh, yes, I remember. Well, they're in the fort. Hey, wait, don't shoot me!
Shot.
Really? You couldn't have just, I don't know, have him say something and then shoot anyway? Or have the animation play? Maybe even have like an extra panel where you shoot him. I know it's a tiny detail. I know tiny company. You know, you only got so much budget. But come on, that could have been a little bit... Whenever you have those sort of stage direction things, it is a little bit like, you're a video game. You can show it. Now, granted, you did then show it. But then still had the stage direction to show that that's what you did. Okay, tiny detail. Ah, son of a... Get... My leg! Now shut the heck up. I've got you out of jail. You promised me my money and my horse. Where are they? You're the son of 1,000 fathers. Oh... like you, crappy Mexican, just listen to me for 1 second. Mexican cocks his revolver and aims at Pitt's head. My cart is in the fort, full of weapons and ammunition. God, my leg hurts. At least let me tie it up. Don't make me waste another cartridge. Fine, okay, the cart is in the fort. I made a guy with a deal I know in the military. He told me he would be on the left side of the main gate and it shouldn't be guarded. So you can go inside easily and steal the card. This was our first and last deal, Gringo. As you wish. You're the one with the gun. Toddle the fort and hide near the entrance. When you see me leaving with the cart, jump in. I am not going to stop. Clear? Perfectly. Why I get myself into this mess? I could have been safer in jail. Cool. I guess now we go to the fort and do things. Okay. Sure. Sure. I mean, I have played decisively worse games. No, that's being mean. That's being really mean. Honestly, I think it's all right. Like, it's fun enough. They're trying to go for something big. They're trying to go for something impressive. And You know, and I think I mostly get it. Like, there's a number, like, there's some small details I would probably change if I were doing something like this, right? Like, there's a few bits and pieces here and there I would probably change, but they're minor details which it's possible they just didn't have the time for. As for the gunplay, it's a little bit fiddly. I can only imagine it's because, like, it's one-shot kill for everything. So, in order to make encounters difficult, one, you're always outnumbered, and two, you can't just go nuts with the weapon because that's too easy. So, instead, they have to make it so that you have to... oh, cool, I can swear again. Like, I would imagine that's what happened. Like, they try to make it so that the weapons aren't too easy to handle, but then or maybe the time period came first, because, of course, firearms in that era are not the easiest to handle, because so many things about the modern weapons of death which exist in this world are built on these basic little pistols which come from this particular era. And, kind of. I mean, the Wild West is always apocryphal. I'm getting off topic. In terms of gameplay, it's simple. And it's trying to introduce mechanics which aren't entirely brain dead. So having to actually operate a game, trying to actually operate a weapon in a way which seems synonymous with an actual game, yeah, sure. As for the characters themselves, sure. I mean, unfortunately, we are playing as, a hard-nosed, mean person. I don't know. I am quite aggressively lawful good in almost everything, and like almost everything I tend to play. So, I probably would have trusted Slippery Pit long enough in order to get where I was going, and if he did end up crossing me, I probably would have shot him, but at least give him the chance to screw everything up. But yeah, what time is it? So it's 10 o'clock. I've gone on for a little bit. Is there anything which I really wanted to try and do? Yeah, I try to be good. Yeah. I'm a girl that likes to make sure that everyone is safe and everyone's okay. So yeah, you'll always get a hero. You always get a heroine out of me. Meanwhile, I have played with the Locagoth before, and they are a chaotic ball of whimsy sometimes. Okay, what do we do? I might play for a little bit longer, but the question is, what do we do? Yeah, you know what? Let's play for something else for a little bit longer. So... we're going to play a little game which I've been quite enjoying recently. It's called XCOM Chimera Squad. So we'll put the wheel away for a bit. There we go. Here's the bit where I try to figure out where the thing is. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out... Is that it? No. Chimera Squad. There we go. You may swear again now. Yeah, okay. I might have to sort that text out. Great. Thank you. Cool. And we also don't need you for the moment. The game name...
Excellent. Lost Ember on a stream at some point. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think it might have... I think it's on the wheel at somewhere. So, yeah, maybe. But I have been pulling out things... yeah, I'm sure. I have been pulling out things which... oh, God. I have been pulling things out of the wheel in order to play them ahead of time because, quite frankly, they're just fun. So, oh... let's go with that. Let's skip the tutorial because I don't need it. Show subtitles, yeah, half heal, whatever. Extended City Anarchy. Add 5 levels to the City Anarchy to peak in the Strata. Sure. Yeah, it is a good game. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I have been pulling games out of the wheel. Like Sonic was one of them. So that's fun. But yeah, here... So, for those who have ever played XCOM, this is a series of tactical RPGs where you take on the role of soldiers fighting a war against invading aliens. XCOM Chimera Squad, on the other hand, is you're taking on the role of the leader of a bunch of... basically SWAT team characters who are going to be trying to handle situations around the city. And they're going to be trying to investigate groups of terrorist bad guys after the death of the mayor, Mayor Nightingale, who was blown up and murdered. And you're now trying to chase down criminal agents within the area who might have some reason to wish the mayor harm. So we start off because we're skipping the tutorial. We get to pick all of our starting squad, and for tonight we're going to be picking someone who I've never picked before, as you can see by this little symbol here, called Patchwork. They seem to be a sort of technical person. They are from... they're Mexican. They are from Old World, Mexico. Prior to invasion, first of 2 children raised in Puebla. Ah, so another Mexican for us tonight. Okie dokie. Then we have Shelter, who is psychic. So he should be good. He's from New Chile. Chile. Then we have Godmother, who's from Western Europe. I'm not certain where specifically. Does it say? National Tactical Police Officer with a few years of experience. Oh, she's from Paris. She's from Paris. Okay. Well, she's been in Paris for a while during the 2015 invasion. Yeah, we got invaded in 2015, which, to be honest, seems like arguably might be a better, like a better starting time, a better timeline at this stage. Anyway, she fought in the War of Liberation in 2035. So yes, this is off in the near future, and she's currently, she's currently in the Reclamation Agency. Then we have finally Axiom, who is born off-world. He's 46. He's a muton, so he's a big boy. And he participated in the invasion of Earth. First wave into Paris as 41, and yeah, he's been going through the things fighting against the humans in the XCOM war, and he was at some point the aliens won and took over. And he's been working in the police force for a while, and now he's just working for the police after, I guess, we liberated it or something. I don't know. Aliens took over, and then humans coexist with aliens now. That's just the world.
I know you're still settling in, but this cannot wait. A short time ago, agents crashed the opening of City 31's Memorial Museum. They took Mayor Nightingale hostage. 3-1 PD attempted a rescue, but the insurgents triggered a plasma bomb. Everyone inside was lost. Yes, 3-1 PD should have requested our help, but dwelling on that is counterproductive. We need to focus on what we do next. A
Oh,
crude
no.
plasma bomb killed the mayor. The insurgents had no access to materials for that.
Does that mean they had outside help?
Dun dun dun! Oh, crap. What? Oh, no! Great, using my hotkeys on this crashed Chimera squad. Really? Oh, that's lame. Oh, I'm sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, well, I guess I'll have no emotions for a while. Interesting that the local police takes the blame if you skip the tutorial. Normally we do. Oh, I see. Ah, the tutorial is that Mayor Knighting Squad bit. Okay. That is of the sense make. Ah, I guess we're loading this again. Hang on. But yeah, this takes place after... Oh, okay. Nope. Oh, we're going to have to start again. Oh, for goodness sake. Blah, 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 blah. Skip the tutorial. Yeah, disable tutorial. Normal, fine. Let's go. Cool, right. Okay, we wanted you, you, and you. Okay, all sounds good.
Chimera Squad, heads up. Director's on the line from XCOM.
Chimera Squad, I know you're... A short time ago in 3-1 PD... Yes, 3-1 PD should have requested our help. But dwelling on that is... A crude plasma bomb. Most likely.
Okay, so now we get we get a choice. We have to pick one of the people which we're going to try and investigate. And this sets up the bad guys which we're going to be trying to shoot for the foreseeable future. Let's see. I mean, for the team which I've got set up, Sacred Coil or Grey Phoenix is probably a better idea. We really don't want to be going after the Progeny because they're psychic. If I remember correctly, psychic, highly teched out with equipment, and these guys have got tech, and they've got these chrysalid guys in the background, these alien monster people. I think we'll go with these guys.
Sacred Coil is what happens when former Advent officers find religion, or create one.
I think Advent are the guys from XCOM 2, I think?
As long as that path involves...
I've not played that, so I don't quote me on it.
These are local criminals. Isn't that 3-1 PD's jurisdiction?
True. The Reclamation Agency supports local police, but we're also required to recover dangerous material.
From those who would do the world harm, and each of those groups is neck deep in the stuff. So what next?
Focus on a single group. Investigate, dismantle their operations, and take them down.
Oh, I should.
Meanwhile, we look for any links to the mayor's death. Either way, a dangerous organization is off the streets.
Exactly. The city wants justice for Mayor Nightingale. This is how we help them achieve it.
There we go. I forgot to put Steam into stream mode. I'll have to double check that next time. Anyway. Cool, so we've got our bad guys which we need to go and find. Oh, wrong button. We got our bad guys we need to go and find. Cool, lovely, superb. Right, now what? Oh, we've got...
Check it out. Headquarters sent us an assembly. And with the right patterns, we can build anything. Or we could with the latest version. What you're looking at is the extremely finicky 2038 model. It'll take time to stress test our patterns, but once we have them, we're good to go.
Cool. Unfortunately, this requires someone to stay behind from missions in order to...
City 31.
I'm explaining things!
The city was a fortress supporting an active starport. 5 years after XCOM won the war, it's home to aliens, hybrids, and humans alike. There's new industry, self-government, and local agriculture to support the varied populations. Against all odds, this city thrived after the war. There were no retributive attacks.
Until tonight.
We don't know that yet, but we can find out.
Cool.
So here's our abilities. Here's the city itself. Now, as I said, we would have to send someone behind, leave someone behind from combat duty in order to have them build things for us. For now, that's not something which we're going to bother with.
Authorizing Chimera Squad for special operations. Some ops provide useful resources for the squad. Keep an eye out for these opportunities.
We also have special jobs which some of my members can do, so that's fine. And then we also...
On mission, you need to maintain your skills, physical and mental. Training is the place to do it. It's also where you can adapt to any lasting wounds received in the field. So don't let those wounds linger. You'll pay for them in the long term.
Yeah, our guys can't die, but they can take permanent debuffs to their abilities. So here is where we would where we'd be able to train them out of it, but we would also be able to train them to gain new abilities and things. Then we have the locker room where we've got all our guys and where we set them up with stuff.
Our temporary field office has all the basics: weapons, comms, and ammunition. Supply is where we request everything else. As long as it's in the squad's budget, it's ours.
As you can see, we've got our resources up here, behind the chat, rather annoyingly, but maybe I'll move that if we continue to play this. Otherwise, we're looking to try and... we've got a bunch of stuff which we will want to use. We've got 150 credits to start off with, so we're probably going to look for... Let's see... Yeah, we're going to want trank rounds just because we want intel, because we want to start intel up here behind the chat. But intel is going to be useful because it's one of the many resources we're going to be spending a lot of. On top of that, we're probably going to want a breaching charge, at least a hand to someone, because we're going to want to use that in order to get through places, and at this stage we may want to invest in a medkit or a flashbang. Something tactical is probably a good idea. Never certain what Disorient does, but ceasefire tends to be pretty handy. Okay, let's kit our guys out. I usually have Godmother as a front runner, so we're going to... Yep, they've got some basic kit. We'll give them a breaching... Oh, we already have a breaching charge. Alright. Axiom, you get one too. Oh, I wish I hadn't bought that one. Never mind. Commander Shelter. You know what? You're front and centre. I'm going to give you the trank rounds. Patchwork, you're getting the ceasefire grenade. Because you'll be... Hopefully, your support. So you're going to be sent back and handle that from there. Though admittedly, I've never played it with her before. So we'll have to see how this goes.
We are not the police. If you see a theft, call it into 3-1 PD. But there is one notable exception. Hostile forces carrying dangerous contraband may attempt to flee the scene. Don't let them escape.
Roger, roger. Okay. So let's head out to our first mission. We'll complete the first mission. I think we'll call it a night.
Earlier this week, a security camera spotted Sacred Coil flunkies sniffing around this warehouse. Today, the silent alarm went off. The place is full of Advent-era contraband on the way to a tech vault.
Do they have any Muton-sized boots? Our standard issue footwear pinches my ankles.
Okay. So first thing which we get to do is pick where we go. We have this this priority order of who jumps in first, dictating who gets to shoot first. Okay. Not really knowing how this will work. Let's do this. So let's do that, that, and that, because at the moment I don't know. We'll just see how this works. I'm not too familiar with how these guys work.
Breaching.
Okay, big guy jumps in through the window. Okay, in this mode we then get that moment of surprise where we're trying to figure out what's going on. So let's shoot. Good. 1 hit, 1 kill. Very nice. We shot the robot. We want to try and clear as much of this as possible. And as you can see by the thing, none of them were red, which means that no one in here was alerted and about to shoot us. Which is good. We want to try and avoid getting any getting damage. Increases their rage, higher rages. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. Okay, so he's got a chance of smashing things and getting enraged and angry, and that makes him more powerful. But for now, we've got a shotgun, and we don't need him to shoot anyone in particular. So let's just get him to shoot. I did not want that robot to do that, but for the now, fine.
Sacred Coil stole specialized mech parts. The kind you can't easily replicate.
Those parts are easily smashed. I don't see the problem.
Okay, you're going that way. You two... Actually, let's go... You know what? You're not actually that useful that way. Let's go this way and... Yeah, sure. I have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe this is useful. What you can see here is that you've got this and this and this. So this indicates whether it's easily safe to get through that area, and it also dictates how many people you're likely to be able to find on the other side of the wall. So when you enter the room through that area, dictates who you're going to be fighting. If it's red, it means that it's likely that you're going to get shot. But if it's green, it indicates typically that you're likely to avoid a direct conflict. So you can see no one here is aggressive to us on the first turn, so we're not going to get shot during the breach phase. Okay, we really don't like androids because they are extra nasty, so we want to get rid of you. Commando, and a 58% chance to hit. We've got another android. Let's leave it for the other team. Cool. Okay, that's a clean hit. Alright. Yep. It's always good to start taking people off the board, and we've got another person unconscious. That's good. And then seal the deal means that we can get rid of that android too. Perfect. Okay, give the game a second. Unfortunately, it is XCOM. It's a little bit balked. There we go. We just had to figure something out, I guess. Okay, maybe we use Psych Up? Sure, why not?
Want some?
Okay, he's at 1 rage. I have no idea what that means. Let's move forwards. And for the moment, let's just put you on Overwatch, which means that they're going to watch in a particular direction. And if anything moves, they'll take a shot. Like that. Excellent. Okay. Wow, this is going really well.
Sacred Coil is on the run. Don't lose them in the warehouse.
Okie dokie. And we don't want to go through here. That looks like a death sentence. This is fine. We can send Axiom through because he's got lots of health. Relatively. Let's see. Yes, +1 armor for the encounter. Sure. Godmother tends to be able to handle herself quite well, so we'll do that. Patchwork, sure, and Shelter. I haven't actually used him yet, because Axiom has been able to just knock everything out, really. Okay, the robot is aggressive because its icon is red, So we want to shoot him first. Unfortunately, we missed. Okay, that's a critical hit. I think he's down. And we shoot the commando. Nice. Okay, that purifier is not good because he's a... that's a flamethrower they're carrying. Let's shoot the commando. Because they're aggressive. We can shoot anyone we want, but we're risking taking damage if we don't shoot the guys in red. Okay, the enemy are likely to try and escape as best as they can, so we want to stop that. I think what would probably make sense is if we set up a quick perimeter. Actually, can we take a pot shot? Yeah, there's a couple of initiative ticks before we do anything, so let's do that. Okay, 4 damage, that's good. Oh. Damn it, the robot got away. Didn't realise. Okay. That's alright, we got one more guy left. Chaining jolt. What? Send the gremlin to the enemy to jolt them, attack chains to nearby enemies. Oh, okay. Your area control. Okay, cool.
Jolting the target.
Painful.
Ooh. That looked painful. Cool. Everyone did that perfectly. So here we go. From every captured enemy, so every enemy which we knock out rather than kill, we get a chance to increase the to gain additional intel at the end of the mission. So we did that flawlessly. But we increase the chance of getting this bonus every mission by the number of unconscious enemies we take down. So here we got 2, so that's a 40% chance. And do we get the bonus? Yes, yes, we parallel park. Great. We do! Excellent. Okay.
If Sacred Coil went after mechs, they need soldiers. But for what army? They were underground until Mayor Nightingale's election drove them to the surface. Their hatred for her gave them motive. Find out if Sacred Coil had the means to carry out an assassination.
Ooh, spooky. Okay. Awesome. Fantastic. Oh, we can recruit someone now. Okay.
Council, we're too understaffed to be effective. This means we can bring more agents to City 31. It's not the whole squad, not yet, but it's something.
Okay, who do we go with? You know what? Verge is really good. Verge is psychic, so he's able to,
Verge, welcome to our temporary home. What are your thoughts on exposed steel girders?
Remarkably positive. They reduce risk of psionic attack.
Really?
Ha! No. The steel does nothing. We are completely exposed to psionic incursion.
Thanks for the next few weeks of fear-powered insomnia.
But yeah, Verge is great. Verge has the ability to screw with people using his psychic powers. I do like him. He's rather good. Anyway, everyone should be in red because you're in my group now. Okay, I don't think we've got any gear for him right now. We've only got 50 credits. We really ought to... Yeah, we'll use a med kit because we haven't got the party medic right now. Don't know if we ever will, to be honest. Hi. Okay, you're getting the med kit. You're getting the ceasefire grenade. Now we've got a team member which isn't doing anything. We can actually have them go out and start doing this. We really want the android personnel. The android personnel is useful because if any of our team falls in combat, we need the robot in order to go in and get through them.
Worldwide. It's known locally as the Fade. Sacred Coil claims they have a cure. Find out if there's any truth to these broadcasts.
Cool. Okay. Right, well, we use Intel for a few things, but one of the things which you'll notice down here is that we have the day of the week. It is currently Friday, the 2nd of March, 2040. It is, shut up. So, because the game takes place over the normal work week, we do actually have to keep track of time, and we have to keep track of stuff. However, Friday is payday. The way this works is that if we click this button here, we might as well do it here, we get to purchase a field team. Field teams, for the purposes of this game, help us mitigate the panic in a particular area. So as you can see, that's what this bar over here means. And, sorry, anarchy, because there's also city anarchy over here, which is very bad. But these particular areas for districts we don't want to rise, and these guys will also give us bonuses whenever we do certain missions, but also so we can increase different things depending on what we pick. But we also get to increase what we get every Friday from our resources. So, and we want to. I end up trying to make sure there's evens or everything, but we have to level it up over time. But this increases our income every Friday. So for the moment, for the first one, I think we probably want... yeah, I think this one. We want the money because we need to start kitting our guys out. We have barely anything going on. But yeah, that's us. That's good. That's everything. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll just save the game here. So new save. There we go. And I think for the most part that should do it. So yeah. Oh, what's going on there? That's weird. I think there's 2 Twitch chats and there shouldn't be. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay. Well, great. Okay, I think that's everything. Well, yeah, it's been lovely playing games for you, and hopefully it's been entertaining. I hope the new avatar and things looks good and is sort of interesting because I worked really hard on it, as you can see. Oh, that looks weird. That looks really weird when it's all black. No, never mind. There we go. Poof. Yeah, I worked hard on it. I've been trying to add new emotions and things so I can pop back into it and try and make this a little bit more of a thing. And I hope you've enjoyed watching me slowly shred my voice to absolutely nothing. Trying to voice Vector the crocodile alone. Oh boy, I've done so much talking tonight. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, everybody, and have a good night.